We're at the Dairy Queen, the Grill and Chill in Batesville, and it's my honor to introduce Brandon Carter. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to meet you, Mr. Black.
I like this DQ right here. You're a man about the community right here that's got it going on at the DQ, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have a lot of things going on here.
There's
a lot of good things.
There's a lot of good things. We'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit, but I want to find out a little bit about you and how you got to the Dairy Queen, and tell us a little bit about Brandon and your life and growing up as a Win Yellow Jacket. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, that seems kind of funny right here in Batesville, talking about the Yellow Jackets, but
yeah, with a guy from Newport.
Yeah, from a guy from Newport, Greyhounds. We've had a real good discussion earlier, but myself, I got to Batesville. I graduated in 1995, and in '95, had a good life. And some things went bad for me. And make a long story short on that part, I'll just kind of go to how I got to Batesville. Back in 2009, went to John 3:16 Ministries in February of 2009. I graduated in July, and I was an instructor out at John 3:16 for a couple, 2 or 3 months. Learned a lot of valuable lessons there. A lot of things people already knew in church, but putting it to work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And not every day's gonna be perfect. We're not all gonna be perfect, but leaning on what Jesus done for us, and what Jesus does for us each and every day. And then that leads me back to the Dairy Queen.
Yes, sir.
I left John 3:16, and Sharon and Paul, they put me to work up here cleaning just the floors. And that's what I was doing, just the floors. And later on, she asked me if I wanted to be a manager, and I said, well, sure. And I worked for them, and they treated me like family, and I treated them like family. This has been not just their personal business, but I felt like it's been my personal business myself too. So this place has been like mine too.
Absolutely. A lot of family here.
Lots of family.
A lot of family here for you. And,
yes.
But we've had a great conversation. We've talked for 30 minutes, and Brandon and I talked about everybody has a story, and he certainly has a unique story. And I've heard a lot of football stories, being an old Win Yellow Jacket, and playing against the Pioneers, the Seminoles, and the Greyhounds, and you learn a lot of life lessons in the game of football. There's no doubt. And
you get hit, you get knocked down.
You get knocked down,
and it don't matter how good you are.
And the theory about getting knocked down is that after that you
get back up.
You get back up. That's what
right.
You got, and that's what life does you from time to time. You get knocked down, and you just got to have enough fortitude about you, but you got to have a little help along the way.
Well, that's whenever you got to fall to your knees.
Absolutely, you do. Absolutely, you do. You fall to your knees and you ask for that help. And,
yes.
And the good Lord, I know, has blessed you. And working at the Dairy Queen, I mean, you guys are obviously. I mean, Tammy has taken over, and then Paul, and Paul was in here today. We had a good visit with Paul and Sharon, and what great people, and they have built a great business here, and the business continues to do well. But I'm going to tell you what, you can get fed. If you're hungry, you can come to the Dairy Queen and get fed.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got more chicken deals now than you know what to do with.
Yes, I guarantee you do.
We had the $5 lunch chicken strip, and everybody's pretty familiar with that, but we also got some of the new things that's called the Hungry Meals.
Okay.
Or the Hungry Deals, however you want to say it.
There you go.
It comes also in a 3-piece.
Okay.
It comes in a 4-piece, and it comes in a 5-piece.
Oh, that's why they call it the Hungry Deal.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And it's $3. One is $4, one is $5, and one is $6.
I got you.
None of them come with drinks, though.
Right. Okay.
But it has an upside to it. They do come with a mini blizzard.
There you go.
And no toast.
That's right.
But you can add those.
There you go. As long as it comes with that blizzard, that's all that matters.
That'll help wash it down.
I guarantee you it does.
If anybody's like me, I can, no matter what time of the day is, I can pick up a little chicken snack on my way home from work, and just helps me get
tides you over, doesn't it?
Just kind of gets me on the home and ready for the next meal.
Yeah, I guarantee you. Y'all got a great staff here. Talk a little bit about this staff at work here, Brandon. It's a good group.
I tell you, this group I work with up here, I used to work at the highway department too, so you didn't hear about that part. That'll be a later story.
I got you. I got you.
Anyways, the crew up here, I've worked with some of them ever since I've been here.
Right.
And that's since 2009, December. And then there's some of them that they're kind of new, and there's other ones. Sometimes, just like everybody else, just like family members.
Sure.
We may go through a little bit of
Sure.
troubles between each other, but
Absolutely.
we always work it out.
Absolutely.
So if you come in here and you have a bad experience, come and talk to one of us.
Absolutely.
And we're wanting to make everything right for everybody.
Well, I know this. I've been eating up here a long time, and I've never had a bad meal. I've never had bad service. I've never had any unfriendly people. The people that eat in here are always friendly and nice, and and that all starts at the top, and that starts with, it starts there at the top, and it trickles all the way down to through the organization. The organization has to be strong from the top to the bottom, and there's no doubt it is right here. And I know you enjoy your work, and I've heard a lot of good things about you.
Yes, sir. I really do. And my daughter also works up here also.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
She's a senior here at Batesville.
Good deal.
So you didn't hear about that either. But I can keep making surprises. But
I tell you what I do. I do have some friends over Wynn. I can tell them all about it now. I can tell them all about it.
They'll come over here just to see it.
Yes, I guarantee you. I guarantee
My
you.
dad owns a business over in Wynn.
Is that right?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that right?
Yes,
Good
sir.
deal. Well, I know that you've enjoyed your time in Batesville, and you found a niche, and folks are proud of you, and I'm proud of you, and glad to get to meet you. And
Yes, sir.
we talk about Ronnie Mann, and folks might see this, know about Ronnie Mann over in Newport,
guarantee-
Arkansas.
I'll have to let him know that he may hear his name on there.
He'll be all right with it.
Yes,
He'll
he'll
be all right
love
with
it. He'll love it.
When Paul asked me a while ago, did I know Ronnie Mann? I said, do I know Ronnie Mann? Who doesn't know Ronnie Mann? Brandon Carter, my friend from Wynn, Arkansas, now Batesville, Arkansas. Good to see you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I know you got a great story about life. I appreciate you taking time to share it with us here, and especially to share it with all of us before we got on here. Good to see you
sir.
again, my friend.
Yes, sir. Good to
Brandon
see you.
Carter, Wynn, Arkansas, Batesville, Arkansas. He's at the Dairy Queen and Grill and Chill. And if you want something special, we got specials going on. Chicken strip meal options. I like options 3, 4, 5. I guess if a guy wanted 10 pieces, he could get 10 pieces.
Hey,
couldn't he?
if you just want chicken strips, we just give you chicken strips.
That's exactly right. It's service with a smile.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.